Imagine if you're underwater and you're trying every effort that you can to gasp for breath, and that desperation, as if you're trying to come up for air. Having an asthma attack, it's really hard to explain when I'm well.
It's kind of like having someone put an anvil on your chest and you can't breathe because of that weight on your chest and you cannot get it off.
It feels like someone's kind of choking me, and then I start coughing. I sound like a monster, kind of, and it's exhausting.
Until you see what it's actually like to have a full-blown asthma attack, you cannot make people understand when you say, I can't get down the stairs, I can't feed myself, switching the nebulizer on. I literally can't do that.
People think it's the physical things. It's not just that. It's going to the movies, it's going to the mall, it's walking the dog. It's just normal, everyday things. So yeah, it is very much an invisible disease.
Asthma is the most common respiratory condition in the world, but severe asthma is more about day-to-day symptoms, frequently 365 days of the year, and it's a variable condition. So it makes it really hard for people to plan their lives. It must be a truly terrifying experience to not know how well you're going to be on a day-to-day basis and not know whether the next attack is going to mean that you're in intensive care.
I've suffered from asthma ever since I was 18 months old. So it's kind of all I've known, and I did spend so much time in hospital. A friend that I became really good friends with from the age of 14, she was just on 4 hourly nebulizers, started coughing, started having a bit of an attack, and she said, I'm going to have to walk to the nurse's station. And then the next minute she arrested. And it was so scary, so scary. And this is what I think is important to know, because you can be fine 1 minute and absolutely not the next.
We wanna praise you, praise you, praise your name. We wanna praise you every day.
From almost first week, she had eczema. So when she was 9 months, we did the first test.
My asthma problems kind of evolved when I was like 10 maybe, and I started having problems while playing soccer. I had my first asthma attack during the pollen season. After that, it was kind of a bad spiral. I have quite extreme allergies. All of my allergies triggers my asthma. Pollen, dust, cigarette smoke, perfumes. I don't think people even think about that smells could make someone ill. Taking the bus to university, there's always someone that just smoked or puts on way too much perfume. I'm studying to become a biomedical scientist. I love learning new things, and I've always wanted to understand what is wrong with me so I could know how you possibly could fix it. And I think that meeting patients when you've been a patient, I know how it is to sit in the chair that my patients will sit in, and I know how it feels to have heavy breathing, and I know how it feels to be nervous when you're going to the doctor.